We back. We back. We back. We back. Let me go to the multi-stream. You know what time it is. We getting straight to it. I've been MIA for a minute, man. I've been MIA for a minute. I did Red Bull Dancing Style, and I messed up my hand, bro. My hand was all purple on the inside. It was purple and blue all right here, and on the back of it, it was all red and purple. So it almost looked like I tore something, or I ripped something, or I broke something. Some Some happened. And I kept going during Red Bull Dancing Style. You know, they asked me if I wanted to still compete. I was like, I didn't fly all this way to not compete. So I'm gonna do my best with what I got. One hand and all, you dig. Um, so yeah, I've been in my, I had my dance camp, my dance intensive, the home based dance intensive to worry about. That went amazing. I ain't gonna even hold you. That went amazing. Not gonna even hold you. Great turnout. Shout out to Red Bull for rocking with me on that as well. You know, I just been on the go. I just been on the move, man. Just been on the move, trying to make things happen outside of just dancing. You know, trying to get on the back end of things and on the business part and making sure I create something for dancers to do. You know, the old generation they get old and they don't want to do it no more. So it's up for me. You know what I'm saying? To make it happen, Captain. So let's. I've been watching a lot of wasteland videos. You feel me? I've been watching a lot of wasteland videos, and I've been really interested in like the way they do things. I think Wasteland is DC, if I'm not mistaken. But shout out to them. Shout out to whoever put this together because this event was super fire. I'm not even gonna hold you. I saw some of the battles, but my guy Dread Dante sent me this one, and he called me, and I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not about to talk to you right now. I don't want to talk to you. Well, let me watch it first, and then we can have this. You know what I'm saying? We can have this. Make sure my levels is up. I'm saying we can have this. Okay, cool. Then we can have the conversation of what I see and how I see it, because I want to make sure I'm completely unbiased when it comes to it. Like I always say before these videos, even if I'm a judge, I do have a little bit of bias. You know, when it comes to people that with style I like, the people that I know, we're all human. Um, but again, I'm gonna go for being 100% unbiased. Like I'm gonna try to check my bias for real, for real. Um, yeah, let's get into it, man. I'm talking too much. I just want to get to the dancing. Let's get to the dancing. Let's see here. Let's get to the dancing, man. That's why we here, bro. First off, I hate Dread already. I see what type timing bro on, but let me fix the screen for y'all, man. I already see what type. I already see what Dread on, bro. I already see what my guy is on, man. I see the vision already. One thing Dre gonna do is Dre gonna make an interest, boy. And I'm talking about Crumpin' Dread, by the way. Dread gonna make an interest. So let me go ahead and make my box a little bit smaller so we can focus on the dancing. You feel me? Come on now. What we doing? There we go. But string last gotta do better. There we go. Make that a little bit smaller so I can be in here. And for y'all watching on Twitch, y'all get the vertical view. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch on the horizontal view, go to YouTube. You want to watch on the vertical view, um, go to Twitch. There we go. Dread is hilarious, bro. One thing he gonna do, and one thing he gonna do is give you a show. Dread gonna give you a show. He's gonna give you a show from the moment he get to that battle to the very end of it. He's going to give you a show, and I think dancers like this, like him, are needed because it builds culture. You know, it builds anticipation. It builds box office. It builds. I want to see this person dance. You feel me? So yeah, I like that. I fucking like that. Drew had a Can I get and shout out to other Dread, East Coast Dread. I've been hearing about Dread for a minute. I never met him. I don't know him. I seen a couple of his not events, but his battles. I think dude is nice. You know, I don't think that's gonna be a walk in the park at all. But I think I like East Coast Dread. If I'm gonna go West Coast Dread, East Coast Dread, because if I say Dread, it's the same thing. Give me that. Run balls. Yeah. Let me see. Like he walked off. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's a solid ass first round. Not gonna hold you. Let me see. For those of you who don't know, that's a style called bruck up. Flexing is based out of New York. I don't know what borough. I don't know what city. So I'm not even gonna go to educate you on that. And it has a lot of different things involved from my understanding of it. It has a lot of different key points in it, like the get lows when they go to the floor and do the stuff like on kind of like in a crouch position. You got the connects, they're like tuts, but instead of thinking like tutting, it's more like connect. I don't know how to show you sitting down, but it's more like to me, it gives more free range than somebody who's tutting. You feel me? It has that, it has tutting, it has the connects, the bruck up aspect when they boom, 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 boom. And then the get lows, from my understanding, it could be more. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody sees this, uh, correct me down in the comments section. But yeah, no, that was a solid round. A lot of control, a lot of hits. There's some concepts in there. There's a lot of storytelling and pantomiming as well. It was a full solid round. Now a lot of people don't understand the style, so I don't expect nobody to go crazy when it come to certain moves that he did. But he did one move. Let me see. He did one move that was so vicious. Cross arm swings, build the box, gun bars. You'll see a lot of gun bars in Bruck Up, or flexing. You'll see a lot of gun bars, a lot of this, a lot of fixing the gun, shooting it, moving out the way. Like you'll see a lot of that in this style. Where was it at? You know what I'm talking about? Get low. That shit I do. I did that at the Red Bull qualifier in Los Angeles. I do stuff like that, so I like that. That was hard. And there was another move he did when he got down. This. That. I don't think nobody saw that. He hit. He threw his leg and then threw his arm, and then it was like a trigger. Like that. A lot of things that he's gonna do in this style is gonna be hard for some people to catch it if you don't understand the style. You feel me? Body control is crazy. Pause. Body control is crazy. Hits is crazy. I think, like I said before, I think this was a solid round. I think Drake. Yeah, he did that. Now let's go for West Coast Dread. Like I said, I'm going to do East Coast Dread and West Coast Dread.
Peoples of the multiverse have found you guilty.
Destination, Stygian Penal Colony, Hades Universe.
Peoples of the multiverse have found you guilty. 123 counts of first-degree murder. You may make a final statement.
The multiverse. Every universe in it is irrational, sloppy. I just try to make it rational. I just try to make it neat.
You call it murder. I will be the one.
Who's coming in the driveway?
Man, what the hell? I hate long intros. Get to the point, unless you're gonna fully explain and dance out the intro with all the words. If it's just vocal, get to the point, bro. I hate long intros. And it ain't got nothing to do with dread. That's just like a personal. I hate a lot of things. I mean, I shouldn't say hate because I don't hate it. Don't hate it. I just be like, bruh, get to the point type stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I didn't expect that because it's dread, but yeah, that was crazy. Whoa. Cut it out. Whoa. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie, we 15 seconds in and Dredd is already going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Dredd already going crazy. That intro brought some points down for me. Not that it wasn't good, I just don't like long ass intros. But the round itself started off heavy. And just one thing Dredd gonna do, Dredd gonna have some material. Dredd gonna have some material for your ass. That's one thing Dredd is gonna come well polished, as I like to say nowadays. So like a polished dancer, where it's like a full round from A to Z, and everything is just on point. There's no slip ups, there's no oops, or there's no looking like I'm trying to do something. Like Dredd is one of those dancers that's gonna come polished, bro. Yeah, we started 3 times already. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy too. Whoa. Shit. Wait, this nigga just throw his eyes back in his head and... So that's round 1. I'm not gonna lie, that first round was heavy. West Coast Dredd, to me, had more material. Number 1. I think the round was more. There was some dead time in there because he did a lot of resets, because I guess it was. Excuse me. It's a part of the character going throughout the round. I do think there was some too much character in there sometimes, but that's a part of his round. That's a part of his character and who he is as a dancer. So the round gave me more of like a roller coaster effect, which I love to watch as a audience member. When it comes to like choreography or freestyle, I like to see a roller coaster effect. Like, just don't do this. And I kind of feel like for me, Dredd was good, and it was just like good. You know, he had a couple of moments in there, But I think Dredd had a lot more moments. Dredd had a solid round, and West Coast Dredd had a story. And he's very good at selling his movements, man. Uh, like he's a great fucking performer, bro. I can't stress that enough. He's good at selling what he's about to do or selling what he did to you. I think if East Coast Dredd, could have sold his moves a little bit more, they would have been a little bit more impactful. Like for those moves that I had to rewind back, you saw like the crowd really did react to it, because I don't think it was sold correctly. I don't want to say correctly. He sold it the way he sold it, but I don't think it translated because there's no right or wrong way. I just think Dredd had a more powerful round overall. West Coast Dredd had a more powerful round. So I personally am going to give that round to West Coast Dredd. I love when dancers pop their shit in the battle. It's wartime, bro. We not trying to be friends right now. I'm trying to dog you. I'm trying to dog walk you. Put this leash on and dog walk you. I love it when they pop their shit. Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, East Coast Dredd is a big dude. He not small. And for him to be doing this is like it's amazing. He a big dude to be getting on the floor like that. Pause. Yeah. Fire. You done? You done. That last move was fire. Oh my god. The whole he did something like this. Came back. Did the whole GGG. Yeah, we're gonna want that. That bar. Swing it. Yeah, no. He going crazy. Bring it back. He going crazy. Again, quick round to me. But again, another solid round from East Coast Dredd. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I mean, this is not, I don't want to say that because I don't say anything bad. I don't have anything negative to say about it or whatever. It's the same shit. What am I saying? Yeah. Could have went longer? Absolutely. I think the round could have been longer. I think it could have gave us maybe like one or two more straight to the points. Green Eyes. I'm assuming that's Dredd. I'm assuming that's Dredd. What's up with you, brother? I could have been. I could have for East Coast dread. I could have. You could have gave me. You know what I'm saying? One or two more punchlines in that round. It seemed kind of short. He did have some moves. He had the one behind the back where he lifted up the shirt to him and did that. He had this one that led to this, that led to pulling through. Yeah, let's get the West Coast dread. Again, it's another solid round.
After this battle, we got baby girl frame.
What's up with you, brother? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta stop these long ass intros. Me, personally, I hate long intros, like I said in your first round. But you gonna do you. That's fine. But yeah, now your first round was nuts though. Outside of me not just because I don't like long intros. It's not just you. I don't like long intros. But outside of that, nigga, that first round was crazy. Not gonna hold you.
What's the next move?
See, you going back to these intros. And I know that's you. I know that's you, so I can't knock you for it. I'm just telling you what I don't.
Street boy.
Hey yo, SRT, what's the word? It's M4. Y'all niggas should know already. This shit is now. Let's get the ball going. High voltage, my mind's smoking. I want the wall, nothing more, nothing less. Fuck the little niggas, I'm coming for the best. I'm not impressed. Hammer combination, flavor, burning sensation. Have you ever felt the fire from the flame, from the passion?
I'm assuming this is a boxing concept. But I love it when dancers do that three-peat. That three-peat is crazy. Like they do something, boom, and then it's something else. I love that. I love that shit. Making fun of the breath out, flexing. I get it. This, whatever that is that's going on in Crump, it was gone for a minute, but that bounce, that groove that they doing, I just did No One and Crush battle. That groove, that I love the fact they bring it out live. This, that go crazy. Not gonna hold you. Yeah. Let me see. Wait. Before I say what I'm about to say. I'm glad I read that. I was just about to say, I don't think Dread West Coast, my Dread, you, won this round. I can see a lot of gaps in the round. I can see some of the moves just wasn't hitting like it was supposed to. Your foundation is strong as hell, so when you crump, it's good. It's excellent. But I think some of the material in there kind of got lost in the character as well. Like it got lost in translation. But again, East Coast Dread's first round was solid all the way through. So if I was judging that round, I would slightly give it to Dread, East Coast Dread. But I'm not mad if somebody said West Coast Dread. You feel me? I'm not mad at that. It could go either, for me. It could go either way. It can go this dread or that dread, or if you want to give it a tie, you can give it a tie. Me, I'm gonna give it to East Coast Dread because it was a solid round. It was short, but it was solid. He had some moments in there. Would I want to see more moments? Absolutely. West Coast Dread, that intro, and then you started off, you know what I'm saying, getting into it, and then you kind of like the round itself kind of like, trickled down. And that's what comes with being a performance dancer like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's, like I said in the beginning, West Coast Dread is an entertainer. He comes in with character from the moment he walk into the event to when he leave. Those rounds can go up and down if you in that character. But for somebody like East Coast Dread who just giving you solid rounds across, if he stay like this and you go up, you got that like how this battle is. For me, the first round was Dread. West Coast Dread was up here. East Coast Dread was up here, but he kind of like flatline. Second round, West Coast Dread kind of like, went down, but East Coast Dread was still here. So, like I said, we can give that round to East Coast. I'm going to give that round to East Coast Dread. No cap. And like I said before, I know most of these people I'm going to be watching, so I'm going to try to be unbiased as possible. But let's get into that third round, I think. Yeah. So, See, I love when a dancer can be 100% honest with themselves because that's how you grow. Dread in the comments, shout out to Dread. He said, yeah, the material got lost in translation. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand, and once you understand that, you build on top of that, and now okay, this second round, I'm going to give him hell. You know what I'm saying? Or this third round, I'm going to give him hell. Third round. Oh, that was cold. Jesus Christ. Ooh. One thing them niggas gonna do on the East Coast is give you some gun bars. He kicked his back, he kicked his shoulder, boom, hit the shoulder, and then pulled it out. Like, bro, y'all gotta pay attention to shit like that. It'd be like the small things, but it's very impactful. What kind of little boy you? Whoa. Bad now. I wish I could see that. I wish I could see that. I wish I could see what he's doing. Couldn't see the last part of that. Hold on, my mom. Is it an emergency?
No.
I'm on live. Call Ariel.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I wish I could see the last part of that round from Dread though. I kind of would have, but I can't. Yeah, I let the second go because I got a little winded. No AC. Oh yeah. Yeah. Stamina will do it to you. I would believe it. Nigga, your first round was insane. You probably a little bit winded from that first round, to be completely honest. But this third round for Dread, East Coast Dread, it was cool. It was, I think, I want to say it was the best one. This was probably my. I just think he had a little bit more attack with his movement in this third round. He had a little bit more like, all right, cool, I'm about to dog this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think it was this part right here. All of that. Yeah. Yeah, isolation, yeah. Yeah, oh. Yeah. See, I can't see anything that he's doing from here. So that might affect the way I judge his next round, unfortunately. But like I said, I can only go off what I'm given. Let's get in the did he finish? Dread, West Coast Dread, third round. Hey Dread, you gotta start doing concept videos, bro. Just take these rounds and make concept videos out of it. Shoot it like in a cinematic format to where it's like a movie and put it out on YouTube, bro. Thank me later, cause this is amazing. In a concept video for me personally, these intros, boy. But again, these are these type of battles, so I can't really be mad at that.
Over this bitch. You. You only need to know me.
That visual is actually fire. This visual right here, if there was a photographer on site, if there was a photographer on site and they didn't get this visual right here, yeah, fire them. Fire them. If they didn't get this visual right here, fire them. If there was a photographer on site. This is that David versus Goliath type picture, you know what I'm saying? Dread versus Dread, 2 and 1, 1 and 2. You see Dread arms hanging, and you see the other Dread arms flying to the sky. The good versus evil, yin and gang. The Dread versus the Dread. This that picture right here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Musicality on point. Whoa. 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 Yeah, that bounce and crump, bro. That right there. This bounce that's coming back. I can just turn the music off and we can just watch it. And we can still feel that same impact. Come on now. Come on now. So we see a reset. The shoe fucked up the momentum, but it's cool. Whoa, that was nice. Back up off me. Yeah. Drink his blood. Yeah. Wait, what? They did a tie on that? Really? Really? All right. So yeah, this wasn't Dread's best round because his best round was his first round. Now the thing with coming out as your best round being your first round in a 3 round match like this, or two, where it's everybody pick their own music. The best advice I could give someone in this position would be to make your second round your best round. You want to leave the people with a bang. You can start off with a bang, but if you start off with a bang, you need to start off with a bigger bang or end it with a bigger bang. You start off good, then you end it with a bang. Now people can judge off that. To me, I think Dredd won. West Coast Dredd won. I think he got the first round. I think he lost the second round, and I think this was the third round. I think West Coast Dredd won. It was a 2-1 to me. Yeah, this will be the third round. I think it was a 2-1 situation. West Coast Dredd. I don't think it needed to go to a fourth. If I'm like, I don't think it needed that. I think Dredd actually danced this round. There was less. I'm gonna just play it while I talk. There was less character, less. I don't want to use gimmick. I want to say gimmicks, but not like gimmicks in the negative connotation. There was just less theatrics, less gimmicks, less character, and just more crump, more buck. You know what I'm saying? It was very, like I said, both these guys have a strong foundation in their style, so that's not what's missing. You know what I'm saying? But when Dredd crumps, like, gets off, you know what I'm saying? Like his shit is immaculate. Like all of this is not, it's not material. It's just him getting off. That's it. And his get off is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people expect Dredd to have all this material because that's what he's known for. He gonna come out with the theatrics and everything, and the character and all of that. But I think this was a strong, solid, crump, foundational round. I do. And don't get me wrong, I think Dredd, East Coast Dredd had a strong, solid flexing round. But again, that last part of what he was doing, I couldn't see. And for me, what I saw in that third round, I don't think it was enough to take the third round, to be completely honest. I think Dredd came in with a little bit more execution. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more get off in his foundation. You know what I'm saying? So I would have gave it to West Coast Dredd right then and there. I don't think it needed a fourth, but I think we about to get a fourth. So we're gonna watch it.
All right, that way you tell me.
If I know Dredd like I know Dredd, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's upset. If I know Dredd like I know Dredd, I think right here is the picture of someone that's pissed off that got to go another damn round because they don't believe that they should have even been in that position in the first place.
I'm saying, like, it's all good. Be realistic. How we all felt.
Was that the judges justifying their why they said tie? Again, I can see I wouldn't have voted a tie, but I can see why the judges are voting a tie. Like I can clearly see it, and I think CJ was one of the judges. CJ understands the flexing style because CJ does a lot of that in his style as well. So he understands a lot of what East Coast Dread is doing, which is dope to me to have that type of perspective up there judging. So if the judges say an extra round, cool. I wouldn't have voted like that, but cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. But let's see. So we on the extra round. Fire. I think it's so fire when them niggas is doing that flexing shit and they get into like this possessed zombie demon type of look. I fuck with that. Like it's that character where they like my dog Nugget. When I see Nugget dance, I be feeling like Nugget be possessed when he be doing that shit. Like dude be going crazy. Fire. Solid round. This is a solid round so far, from what I see. Yeah, get to the basics, the foundation. Fire. Whoa, that was fire. That was cold. That was cold. That whole little section right there. Nuts. Open the corner, step through. Put it to the corner, split his body open. I get it. I see you. Woo! Yeah, this might be his second best round. This might be East Coast Drill's second best round. Nuts. Yeah, this might be his second best round. And Dredd, stop getting upset that he touched you, nigga. You know you be jumping on people and shit. Yeah, but they didn't judge. Yeah, yep, they did. They didn't judge. They deliberated and then said tie. CJ Ray is Dredd student though, not exactly fair. That's where it gets tricky, man. Shit. So Dredd said they didn't judge, they deliberated, and then they said tie. CJ Ray is Dredd's student, though not exactly fair. Man, hey, look, bro. I hear you. But the same shit I would tell Concept, that I would tell any one of my students, that I would tell anybody that I've trained with, or I just tell the homies, like I'm about to tell you, you got to make it to where they can't even, if they even vote tie, they look stupid. You know, you gotta give rounds to where it's like it's almost embarrassing if they don't vote for you. You know, but I hear you though. I didn't know Dredd was one of CJ's students. I didn't know that. Could it have swayed a judge? Could it have swayed a call? Yeah, but I would say this, just playing devil's advocate on that, is that y'all was both going crazy, and it is a close battle. You know, I gave it 2-1 before we even got to this tiebreaker. I gave it 2-1, but again, I could see why somebody would say it's the opposite. You know, yeah. Let's watch your last round real quick. Let's watch your last round. No. We argued and agreed to not touch each other. Oh, okay. I think this is best round throughout the whole battle. Nah, I think his first round was the best round, to be completely honest. But your first round was just, you know what I'm saying? So your first round beat his first round, but I think his first round was his best round. But I can see why you say this round is his first round. That's why I said this round was his second best round, because he was giving you that work in this round. Pause. And if you so if you agreed to no touching, then I can see why you upset. No, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Nigga, don't touch me. We agreed not to touch. Keep your hands off me. So now I'm gonna be upset. Now when I'm upset and I come around and karate kick you in the face, it's justified because we agreed not to touch. So no, I take back what I said, Dre. I take back what I said. If y'all agree not to touch, cool. That's what it is. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me, my guy.
Y'all niggas killers between.
Whoa. Yeah. Get out. Whoa. Oh man. Oh my God. See. Wait till you see what I did. Bro, this was a fucking solid. Oh my God. See, this is when judging becomes hard, man. It becomes the hard decision. Because if I'm just judging off this, because the first 3 rounds we judged, we said it was a tie moving forward. Now it's 0-0. We back at the 0-0 mark, right? This was his second best round. I don't think this was your first, second, or third best round in this. No, I don't think this was your first or second best round, West Coast Dread. I could see why they would not vote for you in this case. Let me see. I don't even know what the fuck.
We're gonna get straight to it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's 2. Where Prince Wayne at?
Ty? Prince Wayne, where you at?
Prince Wayne gave it to Dre.
Prince Wayne gave it to Dread. Nigga, which one?
Who got it?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I got it. 1, 2.
Wait, where he?
Wait, Ruck is over.
Oh yeah, 3. He got 3.
I got 3.
He got 3. So. Frank, no.
No, Prince Wayne went to Dre to you in the white.
3.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the confusion? Are they not pointing? Like what?
1, 2, 3. So he wins. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. Let me get my thoughts, man, on this. I ain't gonna make this long. I can see why East Coast Dread won. I think his round was a little bit better than Dread's last round, the tie-breaking round. But in all reality, I don't even think it should have been a tie-breaking round to begin with. In the battle itself, I believe it was 2-1. Shouldn't have been no fourth round. But even then, yeah, I can see why he won in this last situation. Yeah, I can see that. The round wasn't long. There was some repeat of repetitive concepts in there. I could see why they would have voted for him on this last round, but again, I don't even think it should have even went to this last round. But I think it was a clear 2-1 if anything. And y'all know how we do. Prince Wayne, CJ Ray, and Ruin voted against me. So it was how many judges? God damn, nigga, how many judges was it? How many judges was up there? So if it was 5 judges, it was 4 East Coast Dread to 1. Got it. Man, I don't even know, bro. This is too close. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the comments. Boom. A lot of people say Ultra Run solely because they don't know what broke up is, flexing what it's supposed to be. Both dope battle. Good. Now, when I said this this wasn't my judgment. This is just me saying a lot of people don't know what the fuck they're looking at. Granted. Boom. All right, let's get to the comments. One thing I learned, Crump Dread likes movies. Yeah, that nigga's a character out of a movie. I fast forwarded a bit to watch Wool with no sound. Highly recommended. Judges are tripping. Ultra took that. That was straight robbery. Ultra. Giving context to one of the rounds, I think. Big Dread got that. Okay, that's the big dude. Dread versus Crush, 1 hand. I don't know what that means. 1 hands down. It's not even a debate. I'm assuming he meant Dread, UNCC RFK? They switched from 3 to 5. Got it. No, it's supposed to be Gold, P, Wayne, and Rug Boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The comments speaks for a lot of us, not all of us. But the comments, Dread one round it, cut the battle off after that. If this was a crime battle, I'm pretty sure that would have been the results. If this is a crime battle, that Dread first round was definitely let's not watch bro day. Let's just cut it off. On a real note, Ultra won this. What? Ultra dub. I mean, look, bro, you might have lost the battle at the event, but if you look into, the consensus of the people, then you clearly see that you won. See, I think this is why I comment what I was commenting, because stuff like this. Unfortunately, I don't even know what kind of dancing Big Buddy was doing, so it looks like Super Clear Ultra One. See that comment is like, yeah, a lot of people are gonna say Dread, West Coast Dread, Ultra One, because we understand Crump a little bit more than we understand the flexing and the bruck up style. Um, Dread definitely won around in them. I can see that. Laugh out loud, Dread, y'all funny. Dread 2, Dread Cali. I thought they were two cruppers. Okay. Somebody's upset. One more round was needed to determine the winner. Quotes is the craziest bullshit I've ever seen. This was like Judge Dredd versus Dreadlocks. Also, this is the only hype of the situation where I want to hear niggas say Crump won, Ultra won every round with the margin of a whole round. I don't know what that means. Oh, with the margin of a whole round. Oh, damn, saying that it wasn't even close. All participation trophy shit gotta stop. I do agree with that, but I won't say that Big Dread didn't do his thing though. Not even gonna hold you. Big Dread definitely got that second round. Yeah, man. I'm usually not with the comment section. Like I don't usually agree with the comment section, but I'm kind of with them on this one. And this is why I think I said what I said. So let me should read more. So it says, I think people forget that this is a style versus style, not a crump battle. Anyways, I rock with both of them, but how the rounds went for me. First round, Dread, the crumper, exactly. Second round, Dread, the flexor, exactly. Third round, I believe I said it could have been. I could see it being a tie, or maybe yeah. I think I said third round. I think it could have been a tie, but I gave the third round to Dread. But I also think I did say that I wouldn't be mad if somebody else gave it to East Coast Dread. So again, that brings us to the tie. Fourth round, flexing Dread by a little bit. I think this was probably the most. This battle is definitely great back and forth, but we gotta understand that there's no crump rules in the play when it's style versus style. If there was those rules, then Flex and Dread would have been out of here just off of how Crump Dread went during the round. Exactly. Shout out to both of them, the two best styles in the world today. Yeah, I don't know about that last part. Look at me hating. Nah, but I low key agree with bro. But mine would have went Dread, Crump Dread, Flex Dread, Crump Dread, and it wouldn't even have been around four. Um, but I mean, like I said, I can see it, bro. Dread, you did your thing, my guy. I'm not even gonna hold you. Violent. V Crush. Okay, so V Crush. It makes sense. Not gonna even hold you, bro. Like I honestly think, I personally think you won. Now, this is one of those battles that's up for debate. Where people are gonna talk about it later on and be like, well, this happened, this happened, this happened. This is gonna be one of those. You are part of one of those great battles. You know what I'm saying? Personally, 2-1. It wouldn't have been no fourth. That's my judgment on it. It wouldn't even have been a fourth. I could already tell you was frustrated. I seen it in your face. Hold on, let me let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Cause I know you, bro. I know you, and I can tell. I can only imagine what was going through that big ass head of yours, bro. I can only imagine what you was saying, cause I know you. I know you. You was popping your shit. At this point, I don't even think all the talking and negotiation should have even happened. I think you clearly won at this point. Now, the tiebreaker, I get it. You frustrated. You don't feel like you have to do this shit. But I've been a victim to this as well, to where I've been put in a tie situation where everybody's like, no, you didn't. It shouldn't have been a tie. Then you have to perform and dance again. And because I was upset of how the judging went, I was like giving bare minimum, or I was so in my head that it was the round just wasn't like I wanted it to be, and the other person had got their second win and got their opportunity because they know they didn't win, so now they giving they all, and you could only judge from that one battle. So it's like you giving a round of like I shouldn't even be here because it's some bullshit. Like I won the first two, and they giving a round like thank God I'm here because just give me one more chance to do what I need to do. It's gonna translate. And that's what that last round to me looked like. It translated as far as like you just like, bro, like nigga, I shouldn't even be here. Let me get off on this nigga real quick. You know what I'm saying? But you was getting off, but the get off just wasn't enough for the battle. So I would have gave him the fourth round. I would have gave East Coast Dread the fourth round myself. But again, if it was up to me, it wouldn't even have been no fourth round. It would have been strictly 2-1 Dread. And I'd have stood on that. Like some shit you just gotta stand on. You know what I'm saying? And I would have probably told the organizers or whoever, like, you know, I voted for who I voted for. I don't think it's fair, and then I just not judge this round. You got plenty of other judges that can vote. I vote a tie this round. I mean, because judges can do that. Judges can do whatever. Judges can really do whatever the fuck they want to, which they've been doing, as we can see. That's why the judges shit is so. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I remember back in the day, like when judges used to battle, they like when judges would judge. I think it was B. I think it was in breaking. Like if one of their crew members was battling, if there was enough judges on the panel, the judge in the same crew wouldn't judge that round because that's their crewmate and everybody gonna think it's biased. I remember a time when it was like that, but you know, different times, different strokes, different folks. We in a new era. You just gotta live up to what the expectation is today. Again, I don't think Dredd lost this battle. I don't give a damn if it was the tiebreaker again because it wouldn't even have got to that. I don't think Dredd lost. Bruh, if I tell you what was happening, you would laugh your ass off. I know, because I know you, bro. I know you well enough to know this look right here. This look. That look right there. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see to know what you was thinking. That look up. And then look, you really in your head, you trying to make it make sense. I know what you're trying to do. You like, what the fuck are these niggas talking? I know. I ain't gonna put your business out there, but anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all go watch the video. Shout out to Demolition Crew. Shout out to Wasteland CrumpCon. Shout out to West Coast Dread. Shout out to East Coast Dread. Shout out to the judges. Shout out to the host. Shout out to everybody. I love this format where it's this style versus style. And we need to do more of that so we can bring in, you know what I'm saying, into these street cultures, these street dances more together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe. Dread, hit me, bro. Hit me on the DM. We gotta get on the phone. We gotta get on. I wanna really know what you know what I'm saying. What you want. So hit me. But yeah, I'm about to get off this thing. Peace, love, chicken grease, and all that. All right, cool. I'm off.